For decades, people around the world have displayed a range of special powers and abilities. These powered beings came together and built superpowered cities to thrive in. My name is Angus, and I'm a journalist for the Daily Deposit. My partner Sal and I interview the citizens of Super City, investigating incidents and exploits, and helping where we can, holding the powerful accountable. Because heroes don't do paperwork. Hello.
You can start now.
Oh, I can? Okay. Yeah. All right. Sorry. I can't. I thank you for helping me set it all up. But just, okay. Hello, super citizens, and welcome to Heroes Don't Do Paperwork, the only podcast about events both big and small in Super City. I'm one of your hosts, Angus, joined as always by my co-host, Sal.
That's me. Okay, keep going.
And then we're reporters in Super City. We work for the Daily Deposit, and we're here to bring you the news. How'd that go? I am facing the microphone, right?
You are.
Okay, good.
I know you said you're okay to record today, but
yeah,
I feel like you're lacking a little oomph.
Well, okay, yeah, no, that's fair. To catch listeners up, I'm recovering from a double eye injury. While I was working a double at Laserfest, I got shot in both eyes with one of the lasers, and the giant bug eyes I have developed in my cocoon state recently, those have kind of fallen off, and I was rushed to the hospital, and now I just kind of have some bandages. So
I'm excited to see what kind of eyes you've been growing under those bug-like domes.
Yeah, why? I thought those were my eyes, but it turns out that those were just very, very, very developed external cataracts.
Oh.
That's what the doctor said. Yeah,
that's impressive, because normally cataracts are just sort of over the irises, but your cataracts were over your face.
My eyebrow, they met at my nose. It was huge. They were huge, and it
first cataracts that have ever metastasized.
Yeah, well, and the thought was that for the last couple episodes we've recorded. It's been weeks since I emerged from that cocoon.
Months.
I thought I was seeing okay. I mean, my vision wasn't great, but I didn't realize I had two giant cataracts obscuring my eyes. So Sal's gonna I'm gonna take it easy this episode and just kind of recover. I've got the bandages. Of course, Sal set me up with some juice. Again, thank you.
No problem. You know what they say: feed a cataract and drink some juice for your eyeballs.
They do say that. They do say that with the pause and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
it means nothing without the pause. Sorry,
it means it sounds like a real saying if there's no pause. All right, Sal. I can't see you right now with the bandages, but I couldn't help but notice it. It did sound like you were kind of shuffling in to the office today, a little dejected, maybe a little Charlie Brown-esque.
Yep.
Do you want to talk
Much
about
like
it?
Charlie Brown, all I got was fired. Not from the Daily Deposit. I want to be clear, I'm still employed here at the Daily Deposit. But as our listeners know, Angus and I were recently saddled with a lawsuit.
Yes.
A lawsuit that we fully intend on fighting. But in order to pay for a lawyer, we've been needing to take on additional work. Angus's job at Laserfest, for example, and I'm still looking for my forever home, so to speak. My most recent employment opportunity, that has now failed. It was not a success. I was filling the role of ambient noise.
What do you mean? Where would you do this?
So actually, I was first noticed by a recruiter when I was at Providence Park, and I was doing my own take on the susurrus of trees rustling in the breeze.
Sure.
And the recruiter's like, "Wow, whatever you have, you've got it. I want you to come work for me, and you're gonna do ambient noise in all the great locations." And I thought it was great. I did some headshots. I put together a portfolio of all my best ambient noises.
Sure.
And then they put me They set me up in various locales to, do like the sound of crowds murmuring, or perhaps just to be room tone.
Can I get you doing some room tone right now?
Absolutely.
That's good.
Right?
That's good.
Hmm.
Wow. How did we not know? Like I like. Wow. I didn't know you had this skill set. That's
Hmm.
amazing.
Some say
Are
that
there, are
being
there
ambient noise is the highest level of acting you can achieve.
Well, because it takes a good actor and a good performer to know when like the background needs filling out. You know what
Hmm.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people, when they're watching a performance, whether it be theatrical or on the big screen or even on their
Hmm.
television, they take for granted that background noise that they're not even paying attention to. But when it's gone, when there's an absence of it, you definitely know.
And I've gotten the note plenty of times back. I mean, I did some improv in college, and certainly on many dates, I keep getting the note. Look, when there's a moment of silence, you don't need to jump and fill it with
Right.
something.
Right.
So
Let it
that's
breathe.
part of my journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, anyways, it's all for naught. I was fine.
Well, shit, man. I'm really sorry. What do you want to talk about?
Sure, let's dish.
Like what? How did you get fired? What
Well,
happened?
that in and of itself is a bit of an awkward conversation.
Okay.
So, my most recent job was to sort of be the ambient noise in a home during a domestic dispute. But
Wow.
it was a really juicy domestic dispute, and as all the
Okay.
details were coming out, I couldn't help but let slip a "oh damn,"
I see. I
and then
see.
it
So just
ruined the
so
moment.
just so I'm understanding correctly, you weren't voicing both sides of the argument. An argument was
Absolutely not.
happening.
An
No,
argument was
of
happening.
course. An
I was
argument was
simply there to
happening.
fill out the scene.
Exactly. And someone hired you to just kind of fill out the background of the argument, like maybe like a fan in the background or like,
Absolutely, a fan, the hum
um
of the
a cat.
refrigerator.
Oh, okay. Can you do refrigerator hum?
Absolutely.
Wow, that's very good, Sal. And then of course something juicy happened, maybe like
Yeah.
like someone like a good comeback, and
Well,
you
it
were
turned
like,
out that
"Oh
the
damn!"
affair that had happened was actually orchestrated by the person who'd been cheated on. And they were trying to
Oh,
set up this whole thing to justify a divorce.
yeah, yeah.
And that
Wow,
when that detail slipped, I was like, "Oh damn!" And then
Sal. Honestly, that's a very fair. Oh damn.
I thought so too. However, both both participants in the argument then said, "What happened to the fridge?" They got very angry.
So I guess the blank I'm still trying to fill in, and we don't have to get into it if you don't want to, is
No, please.
who who hired you to be the background noise? Was it one of the two people arguing? Was it like, is that just were you hired for a gig and they said, look, your next gig is an argument? Or did they just hire you to be background noise in their home and then an argument happened? I just want to figure out what happened.
So the way I was dispatched to this is that I was in my home.
Of
I get
course.
a call on the ticketing system for this
Uh-huh.
agency, and it says, "Hey, you've been assigned the task of being ambient noise. This date, this time." And then they give you a little primer on what to expect so that you can prepare accordingly. So in this case, I knew going into it
Uh-huh.
there was going to be a domestic dispute.
Got it.
And so I was able to mentally prepare myself to be ready going into this. Be like, okay, domestic dispute. They're at home. They're going to need at home noises. I can't
Uh-huh.
do anything too loud. I don't want to detract from their domestic dispute.
Totally.
Um, and then I show up and I get to work.
Yeah. Okay. So 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 you're dispatched by the app. But like, did one of the people in that house be like, "Look, we need some ambiance for this argument"?
I can't
Or you don't know?
I can't be certain who submitted the
I see.
request. All I
I
know is
see.
that some individual
Got it.
decided this argument that's going to happen on this date at this time.
Yes, yep. Got it. And so when the oh damn happened and they realized there'd been a break in the ambiance of their house, What happened after that? Did they suddenly acknowledge
The
you?
argument ended. Like the whole mood had shattered.
Okay,
I
hang on.
imagine they're still happily married.
Sal, yes. So this, Sal, is it possible that this was some kind of like role play thing that you were a part of?
Are you somehow suggesting that this was like a weird sex thing?
Yeah, like a kink maybe? Like
Hmm.
they wanted a very specific. Well,
That
how
would
else would
explain
you?
the outfit that I was asked to wear.
Oh, interesting. I wish I could see right now so bad. I wish I had these
The outfit
bandages off.
defies description, but if you saw it, you'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Conservatively, how many zippers are on it?
7.
7. That's pretty good. That's pretty
One
good.
for
I
each
can.
hole plus the bonus.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, Sal, I get it, and I appreciate you taking on this task to kind of help us out with our legal funds. I feel really bad that I haven't been more productive this week. I'm still recovering, obviously, from the
You
double
need to
laser.
rest.
I think,
I,
man.
I I know that this laser injury you suffered was a complete accident. That you had zero intention of being laid up
Yeah.
for this
No,
past
it
week.
definitely. Yes, accident, definitely.
Hmm.
And honestly, I didn't. There was no way I could have avoided this. I don't think.
Right. It was right.
Yeah.
Okay. This is an interesting way of phrasing that, but okay.
Like it happened.
Right.
Like I made choices and this happened and I shouldn't be blamed. Um
You made
I
choices.
I made choices,
What
yes.
choice did you make?
Well, we don't have to.
Okay, if you don't want to get into it, I
No,
get it. It was an accident, a
I
horrific
just
one. Your eyes were harmed.
my eyes were very very hot. I just look, like, like you were doing your thing that you needed to do to work, and I thought I was kind of, look, I needed a promotion really badly, and I thought if I showed off a bit to Tyler, my manager,
Right.
that I'd get that promotion. And I thought, hey, I can calibrate these two lasers at once.
Okay.
And yeah, and things happened. And was I trying to be flashy? Yes. Was I acting dangerously? Yes, also yes.
Right.
Was I?
Were you being negligent?
Absolutely, 100%. Is this my fault? Some would say so, but I don't feel that way.
Right.
I
Of
feel like a
course.
victim here because I'm the one that got hurt.
Right.
I got
Bombarded your
hurt.
eyes with so much luminous radiation.
Yeah, yes. So, it's and did I get the promotion? No.
Well, I mean, the spot was overseer, and it's still not a given that you'll be able
Mhm.
to see when all
See,
this ends.
God, yeah, I hope so. I just assumed I was going to make a full recovery, but yeah, you're right, Sal. Like I don't like I
Well,
don't know what
it
this is going to
remains to
be
be
like.
seen because you had cataracts. Let's
I did.
let the
And you treat cataracts with lasers.
You treat cataracts with lasers, but you
So
were still able
really,
to see despite the cataracts.
I
So
I was fairly well apparently.
my
Unless this is
concern
going to
is that this
yeah.
was kind of like a two negatives canceling each other out thing.
Oh, interesting.
And now
Interesting.
without one of the negatives,
Well, wouldn't two negatives make a positive?
that's what I'm saying. But you
Yeah, okay.
removed one of the negatives, so now you just got a negative, and that just is bad.
Oh, I see. I see. I see. I think I get it. Okay. Well, shit. I need to wait a
You
bit
just
more
have
before I
gaping
can.
holes in your head.
Oh my god. I hope not. Oh my god. Sal, I didn't know that was one of the options.
I mean, who knows what's under those
No,
bandages?
like the doctor just said, like, okay, this is exactly what happened. I go into the hospital. They peel those giant burnt scabs off my eyes.
Right, your bug
Said what?
domes.
My bug domes. Thank you. And the doctor said, "Ew, yuck." He bandaged my eyes up. He sprayed some stuff in my sockets, and then said, "Ooh, yuck."
He sprayed them
And
into the
then,
sockets because I
well,
feel like that's a pretty good
well,
indicator of gaping holes.
well. Okay, that's true. That's true. He said, "Ooh, yuck." It definitely didn't feel like it was anything was pooling in there.
Okay.
I still felt something hit my face, but yeah, he said, "Ooh, yuck." He did bandages, and then he said, I quote, "Yeah, that should do it." And then he left the room, and I just kind of wandered back here.
And you're
I'm
you're
shocked I
hoping that
found
was
my.
a doctor because you couldn't see.
Oh my god! I hope it was. I assumed. I
Right?
assumed. Oh my
You
god!
can't assume
Sal, you're
anyone who
right.
walks into a room is a doctor.
I just thought it was lucky that there was a doctor at Laserfest. Oh my
Oh
God,
dear.
Sal.
Oh
Oh my
dear.
God, Sal. Okay, well, shit, I gotta take my mind off this, man. What are we gonna do?
Well, you could help me look for a new job.
Look, I could help you look. Are you kidding me, dude?
Well, okay, I'll read the description and you can give me your impressions on it based on what you know
Okay,
of my personality.
okay. And I'm great at impressions.
Yes. You're doing a fantastic Angus impression right now.
Thank you.
I can't tell the
Thank
difference
you.
between you and this impression.
I can't tell where the character ends and I begin.
Hmm. Anyways, I've
All
highlighted a
right.
couple. I've already gone through the classifieds. I've highlighted a couple of jobs that I think I might be a good fit for. I'm just going to read them off and maybe we just talk about it for a little bit.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
First one here, parental figure. Someone's looking to hire a parental figure.
Okay, but not a parent.
No, not a parent.
Not a
They don't want
parent.
me to be a parent. I'm not adopting
Yeah.
anyone. I just sort of need to be involved in this individual's life. It doesn't even specify child. It just says I need to be a parental figure to a person.
Sal, this feels like it might be another kink one. I don't know. I feel like you need to be careful, man.
Okay.
Is there any more to the description?
Yes, I will be referred to as daddy.
Okay.
Let's see here. I need to take care of a bratty. Now, interesting. It just says a bratty person. It doesn't specify child.
No. Anyone, you have to be an adult to post classifieds in Super City. We all know that.
Well,
so,
hold on.
okay.
This might indicate that it's a child. There's gonna be what's a diaper play. So,
Sal, I think you should skip this one, man. I don't think you want any part of that, man. That's just my gut instinct.
okay.
And you know, like, yeah, I don't know. Do you really want to be a parental figure?
I paid well.
Yeah, how much does it pay?
The exact terminology they use here is $1,000 a session.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All I have to do is report to my pipe. Am I pronouncing that right?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Sal, I think you should just go on to the next one. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
This one looks like a job that I'll be working with animals.
Okay.
Do you enjoy furries?
Sal. Oh boy. Okay. I hesitate to ask, but is there any more details? Is that it?
A lot of terminology that I don't particularly understand. Have to clean up after yiffing? Is that like a...
Okay, yeah. I think you should just know. I'm gonna say skip that one too, buddy. Man, I gotta get you on the internet one of these days.
Oh? Is this...
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't Google that stuff without me around. I think you need like a guide. You need like a spiritual guide when kind of learning some of these terms.
Here's a job. Perhaps something to do with balloons or maybe bubbles. It just says a blow job.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, hang on.
Okay.
Does the person posting it sound like a clown?
Yes. Mr. Fun Bum.
I don't know. Fuck, that really could go either way. Mr. Fun Bum. Oh boy.
I'm gonna put a maybe next to it. I'm just gonna mark a little asterisk and say follow up with more questions.
I feel like you need to turn the page of the newspaper and look in a different section. I feel like these are all these are like people looking for company, you know?
Well, I just sort of went based on how important this part of the classifieds was, because this was classified XXX. You know, it just seemed more important than other.
Got it, like
sections.
High priority. Yeah. 3 times the importance. I see.
So I figured this is where I'd find the good work.
Okay. Well, I look, we're desperate, so I wouldn't rule any of that stuff out necessarily, but I do think maybe we should look for just a more traditional, more stable. You did say you were looking for your forever home.
I did.
When it comes to part-time jobs is an interesting term to use, but you're looking for that perfect fit, that glass slipper.
Right.
That glass slipper part-time job.
I'm looking for my mattress that doesn't have the P under it.
Exactly.
I'm looking for that bowl of porridge that is just right.
That just right, exactly. The Goldilocks job.
The Goldilocks job.
Goldilocks job.
Okay, well, I'll take your advice. I'm going to turn the page.
Yeah.
We'll look at some other jobs here. I haven't gone through these ones. These ones sounded so much more boring.
Well,
Let's
hey,
see
we're only
here.
partway through the day. Maybe if we find one, you could still pick up a shift, and you can let me know how it goes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, maybe that could be fun.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe we just like pick one at random,
Oh,
and
interesting. That could be
then
kind of fun.
we go to
And then just,
ad, and then
and then
I'll
we go to
just like
ad,
come
and
back
you
and
come back and you tell me how it was.
well,
That could be
maybe
kind of fun.
that
I
could be
don't
fun.
know. I
Certainly
don't
not a
know.
waste of time.
It's definitely not a waste of time. Okay, it's definitely not. just like scattershot approach. Wait, okay, how about this? How about this? You put it up on the wall.
Okay.
I, an impartial blind man currently, will throw a dart at the paper. And then whatever one gets picked, you go work a shift at it, and you come back, you tell me how it is.
Great.
What's the worst that can happen?
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay. All right. All right, go ahead. Put it up on the wall.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you we don't have to do that.
No, it's already up. It's up. Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
All right.
Wait,
and then
don't throw it yet. I'm not out of the way.
Just I've been dying to use these darts. I get them. Of course, I get them the day before I wreck my eyes.
Is that real bone?
Yes. Thank you for noticing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good. Looks good. Polished and everything.
It's gonna fly well too, I hope.
Okay.
Okay. And yes, the little feather, the little flaps on the back, those are
The fletching.
Thank you. I should have known that. The fletching, the shaft is bone, but the fletching is ivory. So I guess just like a different kind of
a different type of bone.
Different type of bone, basically, I guess.
A lot more endangered.
Definitely very wrong. Ethically bad, I would say. Ethically dubious to have these, but you know.
What isn't ethically dubious these days?
Hey, you know what? You're absolutely right. Okay. It's up.
It's up.
And you're not standing between
not in
me.
The way.
Okay.
I'm right here beside you now.
Okay.
Oh wow. That was a surprisingly good throw for someone who cannot see.
Well, it's a lot of muscle memory. It hit though?
No. Sorry, it didn't hit the newspaper. It was a good throw.
It's a good throw. I see. It was a good. Am I facing the board?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, Sal, okay. Can you just?
I don't know how much assistance you need. I don't want to assume how capable you are.
I appreciate that. Could you do me a favor and just point me towards
spin you here?
Okay, thank you.
You're pointing it straight up.
Okay.
I meant straight to the left.
Okay, God. Okay. I only got one more of these things left. I only bought a 3 set. Okay. Okay. Straight to the left. Okay.
My left.
Yeah, okay. Hang on. Are you facing me, which would make it my right?
No, I'm facing the same direction you're facing.
Okay, so our left. Okay, got it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, great, you hit it.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
All right, let's see here. And I'm going to be doing...
Have you ever seen those lists on the internet that's like top 5 sandwich toppings, top 5 movies of the year, top 5 celebrities who have a very punchable face? You know what I'm talking about. The point is, all these lists drive us crazy because we have no idea who made them and how they even narrowed down their top 5 list. That's where my podcast comes in. My name is Tung La and I am the host of Ranked, top 5 lists of stuff that don't matter. In every episode, with the help of a motley crew of self-proclaimed experts, we debate, battle, and work together, showing you the entire process of how we got there to create a top 5 list of any and every topic we can think of, like top 5 brunch menu items, top 5 fictional dogs, top 5 90s songs, top 5 Steves? The list goes on, and we will not rest till we rank basically everything. So join us every second Thursday in the Pod Cavern for Ranked, top 5 lists of stuff that don't matter.
Top 5, top 5, top 5.
Do 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 do. Wow wow.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, hey, sweetie, how are you doing?
I'm doing quite well.
Yeah,
I had an excellent day at work, and you'll never guess what role I was filling.
You're right, because you didn't tell me. You just left.
I said, and the role is, and then I walked out.
And you walked out the door. So you're absolutely right. Can I get a hint?
Okay, it's on topic.
It's what? It's on topic.
On topic.
On topic.
It's topical about what we're doing today.
Oh, okay. And it's not a waste of time.
And it was in no way, shape, or form a waste
Okay.
of time.
Did you work at a newspaper?
No, I already work at a newspaper.
Okay, I think I need another. Okay, wait. Does that have something to do with eyes?
It does.
Oh, okay. Were you doing eye? Wait, were you like a test subject?
No.
You doing eye
We've
surgery?
already crossed that.
Yeah, that's right. We've been talking about that a lot lately. Anyway, okay. I don't know. What is it, Sal?
Well, I was working as an optometrist.
Oh, cool, man.
A sweeper.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
For someone who has to, sweep up all the eyeballs after the surgery.
Hang on. Like, I get like a hairdresser, you got to sweep up hair, but how often are eyes coming out at the optometrist?
Enough to require a full position.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
it's
how did you like
though,
it?
Because I don't think a broom is a suitable tool to sweep up eyeballs. I figured more like a hockey stick would be appropriate, or maybe a croquet mat.
Okay, wait. So you worked a shift.
I worked a full shift.
You swept up eyeballs at the optometrist.
And I learned a thing or two about eyes.
Well, what did you learn?
They're round, so they're perfect for rolling.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to. It's recommended you have to, but you don't need to.
You can get by with one.
You can get by with
one. You can get by with none, but yeah, totally.
2 is the ideal. You can even have more if you really wanted to, but then you have to go through the route of adding holes to your face or repurposing holes that are already there. Saw someone get an eyeball inserted into their nostril.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nose eye.
Let's see. What was another fun thing I learned about eyes? They dream.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
Eyeballs. Eyeballs in your face. Assuming you still have some. We're still not sure about the game.
We don't know.
Thing. But eyeballs in your face. When you sleep at night, your brain dreams. So do your eyeballs.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do eyeballs dream of electric sheep?
Oh, wow. That's a good question.
Or I guess, do eyeballs dream of eyeball sheep?
Eyeball sheep. I'm going to say no. Eyeball sheep are extinct.
That's so sad. I didn't even know they were real. And now
they're
they
not
aren't
anymore.
Not anymore. Oh, that's a shit. That's true. Should we just refer to things that are extinct as that's not real anymore?
That's not real.
Because they're
not real anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
They were real.
That's a really 5 minutes. The next time I talk about something that's extinct, I'm going to refer to it as not real anymore.
Dodos aren't real anymore.
Nope, not anymore. Show me a dodo.
Show me a dodo.
Exactly. Can't.
Show me a video of one. I don't think there are.
Exactly. I don't think so. So it's not real anymore.
More like don'ts.
Ha! Got him. Well, I'm glad you had a good day at your work, man. Like, do you think this could be something you'd stick around and do a bit more?
No, I was fired.
Oh no. What happened?
Well,
it wasn't another oh damn moment, was it?
It wasn't another oh damn moment. No, I just figured because those eyeballs were on the floor and we were brushing them into incinerator, people wouldn't miss them if some went missing, and I wasn't sure about your whole gaping hole thing, so I pocketed a couple. Just on the off chance you needed new eyeballs.
Well, Sal, that's really sweet, man.
I know. It cost me a job. But,
well,
I've got some eyeballs. I even picked up a couple of spares.
Well, hey.
In case you wanted to go the whole nostril. No, nostril.
Well, we'll see. I do, I'm starting to get itchy under the bandages here, and that's generally a good sign in terms of healing. And that's
what they said at the optometry
clinic. Itchy is good.
Itchy's good.
So I think it's okay for me to take these bandages off. Do you want to help me out with them, or
absolutely?
See what kind
of
situation.
And if your eyeballs pop out, I know exactly what to do.
Hockey stick. Got it.
All
right. Go ahead.
Unwrap. All right.
Okay.
A lot of bandage here.
It's a lot, yeah.
All right. Here we go. Look at those graceful eyelids shut, concealing a mystery.
Okay. Sal, I'm kind of afraid, man. Like, what do we do?
You should be afraid.
I should be afraid. That's scary, man.
Well, it wasn't a threat. It's most people are
reasonable.
afraid of the unknown, and that's what this is.
It's like you ought to be afraid of the unknown. Okay. All
There's
right.
nothing scarier than not knowing what's going to happen. All right.
But that's life, man. That's life. And honestly, we've had a lot of scary moments like that where we don't know what's going to happen next. But truly, like, I don't know, when you and I are doing stuff together, I don't often get that feeling. I do feel comforted by having you around, Sal. And
We
I feel
have
like I
seen some
tell
of
you that
the
enough.
worst horrors in all
Yeah.
of reality.
Yes.
Stuff that would break the minds of lesser people. And we've come out the other side.
Yeah. And we've seen a lot of the beauty the world has to offer, you know?
We've seen people die.
We have seen people die. But we've also seen people born, you know?
It's true, too.
That's true. We've
A
seen
whole species of little weird Angus people.
That's right. That's right. I almost forgot about all that.
Almost,
all right, Sal.
But you can't when you sleep.
No, I can't. I can see that. I see them now with my eyes closed. All right. Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes.
Open
Sal.
your eyes. Wow.
Yeah, I
Those are beautiful. Those are some beautiful blue pools of eye.
thank you. It's adjusting. I'm adjusting to the light, but like I think I can see you okay, Sal.
Of course.
Oh wow. This is what they had you wearing at the optometrist?
Yeah, you think it's a little weird?
No, Sal, that was definitely another king thing.
Is it because of all
You're
this?
dressed in leather. You're dressed in a leather black Speedo and a series of leather straps like a harness all up and down your body. You thought that's what they wear at optometrists?
Well, I figured they were worried I'd get eye goo all over me, so they wanted it to be something that would wick off easily.
Yeah, let's get you out of these clothes and put you in some leather.
The leather is normally not water permeable, so if I accidentally stepped on an eyeball, it would, you get a chamois and you wipe it off.
Look, Sal, I am glad to see you. Okay. Even if you are dressed like a Mad Max leather.
Actually, now that you're bringing it up, it did seem pretty kink-like near the end because before I was discovered for stealing the eyeballs, one of the doctors was like, "Oh, okay, here's an eyeball. Perhaps you step on it." But like pretend it's an accident, and I had to like oops, and then I stepped on the eyeball.
Okay, well, hey, at least did they pay you pretty well?
Oh yeah, no, I made $10,000.
Holy shit! Okay, awesome, man. Okay, this is good. Okay, things are looking up for us. Put that
into the war chest.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna need it. Okay, well, I think things are good right now. I think I can get back to work. I think. We'll find you some more work. You're clearly like drawn to this kind of perfectly legitimate sex work. And I think that's cool and a perfectly good way of making your money.
I'm on board.
People seem to like you in these positions, is what I'm saying,
I wish they'd be a little more upfront about it, but what can you do? Sometimes you show up to work and you just have to squish a couple of eyeballs between your little piggies.
People just aren't as straightforward and confident as you are, Sal. You know what you're about, and that throws people off. I think
I'm not going to let it change me.
No.
People often say, "I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me." I go into any given situation knowing that it won't.
It won't. You've already awakened. You're fully formed, man.
I know who I am at any given moment. I'm Sal.
Wow.
Salazar Gregoire Bedfellow.
And I am Angus. We're doing our thing. Just Angus. Yeah. Well, that's gonna do it for us here at Heroes Don't Do Paperwork. For those of you listening at home, remember, try to do the right thing.
It's interesting about your eyes because now that I'm looking closer, they almost have like those weird goat irises.
Oh, wow, really? Hey everybody, Angus here. As always, Sal Bedfellow is played by Matthew Wally. If you like the show and want to support it, or any of the other shows in the Podcavern Network, consider leaving a like or subscribing, a review, telling your friends about it. All that stuff really, really helps. Or you can head on over to the merch store at podcavern.com. Anything you buy there helps us keep the lights on here. Thanks for listening.